On March 23, 2015, firing squad was reauthorized in Utah as a viable method of execution if, and only if, the state was unable to obtain the drugs necessary to carry out a lethal injection execution. Prior to this reauthorization, firing squad was only a method of execution in Utah if chosen by the prisoner before lethal injection became the sole means of execution. Mississippi, Oklahoma, and South Carolina subsequently authorized firing squad as an alternative method of execution. The most recent execution by this method was that of Ronnie Gardner. By his own choosing, Gardner was executed by firing squad in Utah on June 17, 2010. For execution by this method, the prisoner is typically bound to a chair with leather straps across his waist and head in front of an oval-shaped canvas wall. The chair is surrounded by sandbags to absorb the prisoner's blood. A black hood is pulled over the prisoner's head. A doctor locates the prisoner's heart with a stethoscope and pins a circular white cloth target over it. Standing in an enclosure 20 feet away, 5 shooters are armed with .30 caliber rifles loaded with single rounds. One of the shooters is given blank rounds. South Carolina's execution protocol calls for the use of 3 shooters, each of whom is provided live rounds. Each of the shooters aims his rifle through a slot in the canvas and fires at the prisoner. The prisoner dies as a result of blood loss caused by rupture of the heart or a large blood vessel or tearing of the lungs. The person shot loses consciousness when shock causes a fall in the supply of blood to the brain. If the shooters miss the heart by accident or intention, the prisoner bleeds to death slowly.